Try this for a second. Picture the worst thing that could happen in the situation that you fear most, and just hold it there for a moment. Sit with it without flinching away. Feels awful, doesn't it? Panic tugs at you. Your brain starts scanning for an exit. But here's a twist. What if the moment you stop resisting and just accepted it, the fear begins to lose its grip? That's not just theory, it's the lesson behind this Japanese parable, one that's about to flip your idea of power on its head. The samurai duel that never happened. So, imagine being pulled into a fight you wanted no part of whatsoever, against someone who's got everything in their favor. You never held a single sword in your life. Your skills instead, calm, ritualistic stillness. And suddenly you're challenged by a famous samurai. That's where the tea master found himself. No training, no plan, facing a man that was made for war. What would you feel if you knew you didn't stand a chance and had to go through it anyway? And so he paces, he strategizes. Every option leads back to the same place, which is death. He goes to a friend, a master of swordsmanship, and he lays it all out, desperate but resolved. We're going to have this duel. There's nothing I can do about it. My honor dictates I have to meet him. Escape isn't even an option. All I want is to make sure that if I'm to die, I will die with honor. It's a very Japanese trait. So, can you show me how to meet him honorably? The sword master is blunt. There's no chance I can teach you how to fight in a week. What I can do is show you how to hold your sword, how to unsheath it, and how to stand your ground. So when the final blow comes, you'll meet it with dignity, standing on your own 2 feet. So for a week, that's all they do. No fighting, just presence, drawing the sword, holding it still, embodying the poise of a lifetime spent in ceremony. And in those silent last days, something shifts inside of him. The tea master goes deeper into his ritual more than ever before. He polishes each bowl like it's the very last thing that will matter. His back straightens, his hands slow down, his movements gain a gravity friends never saw before. Some say he moves more like a ghost than a man. When the day comes, his nerves are gone. He walks to the duel as if he's already crossed over. No tremor, no bargaining. Now, if you never witnessed a true Japanese tea ceremony, you should know it demands an intense level of focus and mental stillness. Every move, the way he cleans a cup, folds a cloth, pours hot water, nothing is rushed, nothing is wasted. The whole world is narrowed to these deliberate motions. So the appointed day arrives. This samurai comes in, belligerent as ever, expecting an easy kill. He's thinking to himself, just another old man who's never held a sword. He's already picturing his victory. But when he steps through that door, the entire energy changes. The tea master meets him with total calm and almost supernatural concentration in his eyes. Nothing flinches. The tea master bows, greets him like a guest of honor, and invites him to the tea room. He takes the samurai's coat with perfect courtesy, then begins the ceremony with absolute control. Every motion is precise, every breath unhurried, and through it all, he pours his mind into what he can truly do. You and I both know why. If he lets his focus slip, fear will take over. And if fear wins, he'll shame himself, something he absolutely would not allow. Meanwhile, the samurai starts to get emotionally rattled. Why isn't this man trembling? Why isn't he begging or panicking or showing any fear at all? This was not the reaction he expected. Once the tea is finished, the master leads the samurai outside for the duel. Standing there, he draws his sword with flawless movements, like he's done it 1,000 times before. He holds it steadily, eyes empty of doubt. It is said he looks at the samurai with absolute concentration. Not a single thought ripples in his mind. So what happens? The samurai hesitates. Suddenly, he's not entirely sure anymore. What if this little old man actually knows what he's doing? What if this is all just a trick? That's when the fear snaps back on the samurai himself. Overwhelmed, he panics and flees. The duel never happens. And this is a paradox. You see, when you stop running from what you fear most, that fear loses its teeth and something stronger settles in its place. It's captured perfectly in that famous quote from June. I must not fear. Fear is a mind killer. Fear is a little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit to pass over me and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain. And so the weakest man now becomes untouchable, not by force, but by acceptance. Fear vanished the second he stopped resisting. So here's my question. What might acceptance do for the fears that hold you back every single day? Fear only has teeth when you wrestle with it. The tea master showed that once you accept the very thing you dread, you weaken its grip. It's not about wishing it gone. It's about saying, all right, if it happens, so be it, and carrying on anyway. Remember those words. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain. Test this with the small stuff. Speak in a small group. Awkward conversations. The thing you never want to say. Let acceptance settle in and see what's left when the fear passes through. True acceptance takes the sting out of it. And if you want practical ways to train this mindset properly, I've got a more detailed follow-up video waiting for you right here. So just click here and I'll meet you there.